Step into the realm of Lumen Spiritus, a channel dedicated to exploring spirituality and the esoteric. Join us on a journey of enlightenment and discovery as we delve into the mysteries of the unseen. In this video, we explore the influence of dark entities on human behavior, shedding light on how certain energies may amplify negative traits in those around us. We'll discuss the traits commonly affected, the mechanisms behind these influences, and offer insights into recognizing and protecting against them. Support our channel's growth and future content by donating today. Every contribution, no matter how small, helps us bring you even more captivating videos. Have you ever wondered if the evil in the world could be influenced by unseen dark forces? We're all familiar with the concept of the Dark Triad in psychology, a trio of personality traits, narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy, that often lead to destructive behavior. But what if these traits were more than just psychological phenomena? What if they were, in fact, influenced by malevolent spirits or dark energies? Throughout history and across cultures, there's a fascinating correlation between these traits and demonic influence. Tales of extreme narcissism likened to a type of possession, Machiavellian manipulation seen through an occult lens, and the soulless state of psychopathy that aligns with stories of people being used as vessels by dark entities. So let's delve into this shadowy intersection of psychology and the supernatural. What if these traits, which we often attribute to mere personality flaws, are more sinister than we think? Think of narcissism, an extreme form of self-love. Could this obsession with the self be fueled by parasitic energies? Let's delve into this idea by examining the age-old texts that have long suggested a connection between excessive pride and vanity and the influence of dark forces. Our first stop is the Bible, where Proverbs 16 verse 18 states, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." In other words, an inflated sense of self-importance can lead to one's downfall. This has been interpreted by some as a warning against the demonic influence that can accompany extreme pride. Now let's shift our gaze to Greek mythology, where we find the tale of Narcissus. So infatuated with his own reflection that he couldn't look away, Narcissus eventually withered away and died, consumed by his own vanity. Could this be an allegory for a parasitic energy feeding on the self-image, leading to a person's spiritual demise? And then there's Dante's Inferno, where pride is considered the most serious of the 7 deadly sins and is punished most severely. The proud are forced to carry huge boulders on their backs, a symbol of the spiritual burden of excessive self-love. Could this be a metaphor for the weight of a demonic entity clinging to the soul? These stories from diverse cultures and religions share a common thread, a warning about the dangers of excessive pride and vanity. They suggest that these traits might not just be human flaws, but signs of a darker, supernatural influence. Let's consider some real-life examples. We've all encountered individuals who seem to be so self-absorbed, so obsessed with their own image, that they appear almost possessed. Their interactions feel draining, as if they're siphoning off energy from those around them. Could this be seen as a type of possession, where an individual's self-obsession is driven by a parasitic energy feeding on their self-image? Could narcissism be more than just a personality trait? Could it be a sign of something darker at play? As we peel back the layers of human behavior, we may find that the lines between the psychological and the supernatural are not as clear as we once thought. Machiavellianism is characterized by manipulation and deceit, but what if we looked at it through an occult lens? Let's delve into this dark art of deceit, where the lines blur between psychological manipulation and possible supernatural influences. Consider the Machiavellian individuals in our lives, those who seem to weave intricate webs of deception with an uncanny ease. Now imagine for a moment that their actions are not just a result of their psychological makeup, but could potentially be influenced by darker, unseen forces. History is rife with examples of such individuals. They are the puppet masters, pulling the strings from the shadows, their every move seemingly guided by an otherworldly hand. They manipulate emotions, twist truths, and exploit weaknesses, all while maintaining an unnerving calm. It's as if they're performing a dark ritual, casting spells of control and influence over their unsuspecting victims. Ancient teachings about dark magic and occult practices resonate eerily with these behaviors. These texts speak of spells and rituals designed to control and manipulate, to bend others to one's will, much like the actions of modern-day Machiavellians. The parallels are uncanny, leading us to question: could these manipulative individuals be unknowingly practicing a form of dark art? It's certainly chilling to consider the possibility of dark forces being behind such manipulative behaviors. But as we dive deeper into the mysterious overlap between psychology and the supernatural, we must keep our minds open to all possibilities, no matter how daunting they may be. Psychopathy often leaves a person feeling soulless or unfeeling. Could this emptiness be a sign of being taken over by a dark force? Let's dive deeper into this thought. The concept of psychopathy has fascinated and terrified us for centuries. From ancient tales of heartless villains to modern depictions of cold-blooded serial killers, these individuals seem to lack the basic emotions that make us human. They're often described as soulless or unfeeling, devoid of empathy or remorse. But could there be more to this? Could this emptiness actually be the sign of a vessel filled by something else, something darker? Let's consider this through the lens of history and mysticism. Throughout the ages, stories abound of people becoming empty vessels for dark entities. These individuals, once full of life and soul, suddenly transform into something else, something sinister. Their actions become inexplicably cruel, their gaze is cold, their hearts seemingly void. Take, for instance, the infamous case of Ian Brady, one half of the notorious Moors murderers. He displayed such chillingly psychopathic traits that many who encountered him felt an eerie, almost otherworldly coldness. Was Brady simply a psychopath? Or could he have been an empty vessel filled by a dark entity? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Psychopathy might be more than a psychological disorder. It could be a sign of a soul taken over by something much darker. As we've seen, the demonic triad presents a chilling blend of psychology and mysticism. This intriguing fusion invites us to question the nature of evil itself. Are the narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy we observe merely psychological phenomena? Or are they, as ancient texts and traditions suggest, signs of unseen dark forces at work? We've explored how narcissism might be seen as a form of possession, with individuals seemingly feeding on their own self-image. These ideas compel us to reconsider our understanding of these dark traits. Are they merely psychological constructs, or could they be symptomatic of a deeper, more mystical reality? Are we dealing with dark personalities, or could we be facing forces beyond our understanding? A host of eerie and mind-bending topics awaits you on our channel. If this video left you intrigued, tap the like button and subscribe to Lumen Spiritus for more unsettling mysteries. For those brave enough to support us, consider donating via the PayPal link below and prepare yourself for the next video.